Hello.
Hello.
Is it possible to turn on your camera, please?
Sorry?
Is it possible to turn on your camera?
On? Is it on now?
Oh, it is. I'm sorry. I didn't click the right button. It was on. Okay. What's your name and where are you from?
My name is Abdullah Adil. I'm from Egypt. I'm Egyptian.
Yeah, that's usually what it means if you're from Egypt. Thanks. But well, can you tell me what you'd like to do for today's lesson?
This is my trial lesson, and this is my first time to speak English to someone else. I used to speak to myself.
Oh,
So I'm a little nervous.
don't be nervous. It's fine. So, would you like to do a Cambly lesson or have a conversation or pronunciation practice? What kind of thing would you appreciate?
Uh, I'll ask you something.
Okay.
How can I say uh, the verb? I know the adjective advantage. Advantage.
I don't think we have a verb for advantage.
Uh, or phrasal verb. When I searched, I found stand out.
Stand out? I don't know if that's
Stand
really,
out.
I don't think that's related to advantage. I mean, you could, no, I don't think it's the same.
They're not the same.
No,
Yeah, there is no verb from the adjective advantage.
no. As far as I'm aware, no. In English, a lot of times we only use like one form of the word for some reason for certain words.
Like what?
Like advantage. I don't know. That's the first one that comes to mind. But there are other ones where it's like we might just say it in a different way, but we don't hardly use the. If there's another word, I don't even know what it is because that's how much we don't use it.
Let me explain what I mean. If I
Okay.
want to say America is known for democracy.
Bah, did you see what just happened with the elections? Okay. Um, yeah, but what about advantage? What's the example there?
Is not they're not the same. Is famous for or is known for.
Is known
Isn't
for,
the same
famous
as
for?
advantage.
No. Advantage is like if you have like I like you're better off than somebody else or something.
Better often. Great. I know the meaning of advantage, but I want to explain with a verb. America
You could
is
say
known
has an
for.
you could say have an or has an advantage over, but really we don't say it like that much.
Great. What does it mean? Let's
Yeah.
roll up our sleeve. In the first of lesson, let's roll up our sleeves.
Normally it would be sleeves. That means let's get down to business. Let's get started.
Let's get started. Or great.
Or what?
What what will we do in this lesson? This is
Oh,
my first
that's
time
why
to
you're saying that.
speak.
Yeah.
There is
So if
no
you want,
flow
I
of
can.
words
Okay. Well, so if
in
you
my
want, we
head.
can do. Yeah, we can do conversation questions if you'd like, or if you prefer, we can do pronunciation practice or a Cambly lesson.
Cambly lesson.
Okay.
We'll go for Cambly lesson.
Okay. So, um, would you like business English or describe it or um, English conversation, endangered animals, eating and cooking? Like
Uh,
what kind of topic?
there is
How?
something called detective story or puzzle, something like this.
Um,
It's new.
I'm looking to see. Yeah, but I don't know what it's called because I think it's not under D for detective.
Okay, what do you think? What do you
Mystery the
recommend?
Hotel Puzzle?
Yes, I just
Okay.
saw it.
Okay, so yeah, we can do that. Let's see, this is chapter 1, The Mysterious Hotel. We won't finish it in one lesson because this is many lessons as part of a series. Is that okay?
Yes, only the first lesson,
Okay. We still might not
the
finish
first
it because these are,
chapter.
yeah, these are very long though, so we'll see if we finish it. But um, so if you'd like, you can begin by reading this part.
Again, sorry, I can't hear you.
Oh, if you would like, you can read this page.
Okay, this course tells the story of a mystery at a hotel. You play the role of a famous detective, and the story is told from the detective's point of view. From the detective's point of view. Each
Yep.
lesson tells one chapter of the story. You'll read out loud, interview suspects, examine clues. What does it clues mean?
A clue
Is
is
it
like
signal?
something that it like shows you what the answer might be. It's like a little tip.
Tip.
Mm-hmm.
And do fun puzzles as you solve the crime.
Mm-hmm.
This what's next?
What?
Chapter
We'll go to the
1.
next one. So, uh-huh. The Mysterious
Chapter
Hotel.
1, The Mysterious Hotel.
Uh-huh. So
You've
here it
got
says,
mail. You've got mail.
exactly. Okay.
What
And then
should I
you read
do
this next
now?
page too. Then you read the next page.
The next page, new message. Famous detective,
Yeah.
congratulations. Dear famous detective, congratulations. Your purchase of the soul this book of puzzles and games entered you into our annual Detectives in Paradise contest, and you won. Your prize is a free vacation at the very luxuries for shadowing Palms Resort. Be sure to bring Solve This with you for some puzzle solving fun in the sun. Great.
Mm-hmm. That's
This
good.
prize can this prize can only be claimed next weekend and can only this it's difficult for me.
Well, probably that's because this is the first time you've spoken English to another person, and this is some hard stuff. So, do you want to do
I'll
something else?
a little easier.
Okay, let
What do
me
you
find it.
recommend?
Well, then there are some beginner ones. It wouldn't be the same kind of lesson, but I can find a different lesson. Let's see.
I need to speak without thinking in my language.
Yeah, that takes a long time in a foreign language. Um, I don't know how to get to the other ones now because I think since we selected this lesson earlier today, I had a problem too. It's not showing all of the lessons like it should. So instead,
Okay.
I can show you a different website. This is for conversation questions. Um, this
Okay.
is probably a good example of how Cambly sometimes has technical problems, if I'm honest, but um, I'll share my screen, and if you want, you can also open the page if you prefer.
I'll show your screen. I'll
Okay, so this
look
one,
at your screen.
okay. So if you don't want any of these questions, you can just tell me to skip. This first one says, should women always get custody, like keep the children after a divorce? Why or why not?
Custody, what does custody mean? Custody, the mother take the
Custody.
children,
Yeah, custody is who gets the children, the dad or the mom or both.
separate the children, or the mother or the father take
Yeah,
the
custody
children.
means, yeah, which do you think
Could
is
you
better?
please speak slower?
Yes, custody means who gets the children.
Who gets the children? Okay,
After
I
a
think
divorce.
mother. Great. I think mother should take the children. She's so close to the children, uh, and most of the time she's with him. Father, most of the time, will be outside and work, but mother has this right because the mother, from the emotion, mother is close to the children.
Okay.
Far more than the father, more than fathers.
Okay. So I'm just going to ask her another question. We'll do a different one. Well, this is about religion thing, so we'll just skip that one because it's not your religion. But what would people think of a man who backs down from a fight?
Backs down from a fight. Backs
Mm-hmm.
fight like
An
fighting
argument or a
against each
physical
other.
fight. Yeah.
Physical
Back down
fight.
means, yeah, so back down means like they stop. They don't want to do it anymore.
Who backs down, like give
Yeah.
up,
Yeah.
give up from a fight. He's the loser.
It could also be before the fight begins that they just say, I don't want to. But you would say the same
I
thing?
don't. Uh, I don't think so. I'll I'll take the advantage and we'll go there. Well, I'll fight. I'll not give
Okay.
up. Backs down from a fight.
Men are so dedicated to violence, it blows my mind. Okay, this one says, can you explain what happens at a bullfight?
Bullfight. What does bullfight mean?
Mm-hmm. When two
I
bulls are fighting.
can two boys
Should I skip this one? No, bull's the animal.
should skip
It's,
please.
yeah, okay. What's the hardest you've ever worked?
I'm fresh. I was a student, uh, but in my earlier of college, I worked in a supermarket and in a pharmacy.
Mm-hmm.
So the hardest, they were easier. They were easy. I've never worked hard. I can say in my studying English is harder than work.
Okay. Mm-hmm. How important do you think it is to use public transportation?
It's so important because it covers most people, the average people. Some people don't have cars, so it's so important.
Exactly. And what was the most frightening experience or scary experience you've had?
I was praying Do you know pray?
Yeah.
In my religion,
Mm-hmm.
pray, do you know it?
I know what praying is. Yeah.
Praying in a mosque, and
Mm-hmm.
during the praying,
Mm-hmm.
someone's beside me is when he makes a very loud noise. What
What
we
kind
call
of
it?
noise?
Uh, cry with a
He
loud
was
noise,
crying?
not crying, shouting. Uh,
Why?
يعني he was sick. He remembered
Oh.
his illness. Shouting. Is it shouting?
Yeah, screaming, shouting, same thing.
Like screaming. He screamed, and he shot
Wow.
me.
He shot you?
He
What do you mean?
shot me. Shot.
He
I
shouted?
shouted. Yes, he screaming. He suddenly screamed. Are you with me?
Hello, I'm sorry. I forgot to
No
plug in my
problem.
computer. Okay. So
That's
you're telling
great.
me, okay, what happened with the guy who was screaming at you?
He's not screaming at me. He screamed.
Well,
He
so what
suddenly
happened?
screamed,
Did
and
you get up and go somewhere else?
I was focused in my work and on praying, and he
Yeah.
screamed. He suddenly screamed, and that caused me depression.
Oh, well, that's horrible. I'm sorry.
That's
Okay. Oh, now I see. I don't know why. I don't see your video. I just see like a solid. No, maybe it is. Before it was just like a picture. Okay.
well,
Oh, now it's working. Okay. Are magazines expensive in Egypt? Do people still buy magazines even?
yes, it's important, but people nowadays people use the internet or TV more than magazines, but it's found.
Yeah.
It is found.
Okay.
Expensive?
Uh,
The question was, were it expensive? I
yeah, if they're
Yes, it's
expensive.
expensive. It is expensive.
Just to let you know, I know Cambly has the feature where it writes what I say, but I would encourage you in general not to use it because I think students practice their listening skills better without reading.
Yes, I used to read too much, but I never speak.
Yes. So over time, try to not look at the words. Maybe not today, but I mean, if you always depend on like audio, what do you do in real life? Because then, you just practice the listening by itself.
Okay. What was the
Okay.
day after yesterday? The day after yesterday? Today.
Uh-huh. That's a pretty
Today,
stupid question. I don't know.
Sunday.
It's Sunday? For me, it's Saturday still.
Uh, Sunday. For me, Sunday.
Yeah, I know.
We started Sunday.
I believe
There
you.
is
I
a
know.
difference
Yeah,
in
yeah.
time.
Yeah, I know. Oh my God. Okay, so then it says, what kind of things do you do to improve or maintain your appearance?
My ability to speak English.
No, like your appearance means what you look like.
What I look like. I want to remove my glasses to do.
You don't like glasses? Excuse me?
I don't like. I don't like glasses.
Why not?
It it barriers my movements. It
Why?
without glasses, the life will be more easier.
I mean, what kind of movement are you planning on doing?
Like exercising or anything else. Uh,
Okay.
Exercising, it makes me distracted. What
Okay.
about you?
I have to say the one time it really annoys me is if I go swimming because I have to leave them on the shore or I have to go in the water and then I get all full of water. Even if it's just it splashes, I don't like that.
Yes, when I play soccer, it annoys me.
Mm-hmm.
Annoys. The verb
Yeah.
annoys.
Yeah.
Great.
You're using a new word. Yes, that's very good. Okay. So,
Thank you.
mm-hmm. Um, w- these questions are very random today. This one says, would you ever consider being a farmer?
A farmer?
Yeah.
Yes. Something like this. A farmer. I since uh, before I raised chicken.
Really?
Yes, I give it a try, but it failed
Uh-huh.
with me.
Why did they die? What happened?
They died. All the chicken died
Did you starve them?
suddenly.
What was going on? Oh my God. Did they have a disease?
Yes, because of the weather.
Why? Because it was too hot? Where did you keep them
It's
outside in
so
the sun?
hot. Suddenly the weather was cold or a little cold. The next day, suddenly it's hot. But there was advertisement on the internet, but I didn't see them.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
They shocked because of the hot degree, or suddenly the temperature increased.
Oh, that's pretty horrible. Um, well, I had a bunch of fish when I was younger, and either I got them when they were sick or I didn't feed them right or something because they always died really fast. So this next question
I'm
said,
afraid.
would you rather,
I'm afraid.
you're afraid of what?
No, and in the UK they say I'm afraid when they want to say I'm sorry. Is it right? I'm,
Yeah, but yeah,
but not in
but
general like this.
well, I mean, you wouldn't just say like instead of saying, I'm sorry I spilled this water, you'd say I'm afraid I spilled it. Well, I guess you could. I don't know. It's not really an American phrase, but you can say it. Yeah. But what's the
I'm
rest of
sorry.
your yeah, but like you wouldn't just say it by itself. What's the rest of your thought related to being afraid?
Yes, I'm afraid this is the wrong answer. I'm afraid this is the wrong answer. I'm afraid. Something like this. In a
What?
complete
That you killed
sentence.
chickens by accident, or what was the wrong answer?
Again, sorry, I can understand the question.
What was the wrong answer? You said something like, "I'm afraid this isn't the right answer."
I'm afraid when did you ever raise the chicken?
No.
I heard something.
Oh, I said I had fish, but they died.
Fish.
Yeah, yeah.
What? I heard it, chicken. So I said, I'm
Uh,
sorry to hear that.
oh, thank you. Okay, now I understand. Okay.
Apologize me again.
Why do you have to apologize? It's okay. You're just learning.
When I want to say, when someone enters place without permission, and I want to say, you're apologized, uh, you're rude. Is it you're apologized? Not you. When
I was like,
someone
what? What? What are you saying? If somebody interrupts, or what kind of thing are you describing?
interrupts our meeting or something like that, or interrupts my speak, I said to him, you're apologized. Do I say you're apologized?
No, you would just say, like, so if someone said, "I'm sorry to interrupt," blah 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 blah. I mean, first of all, you wouldn't have to say anything in response. That's just a normal thing. But if you wanted to, you could say, "That's okay," or "Don't worry," or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So would
What
you rather?
does stand?
What?
I want to say. Uh, go back to the phrasal verb stand out.
Okay.
That's what I want yeah, to understand. Stand
Mm-hmm.
out.
Yeah.
I want to say, yeah, there is no phrasal verb or verb from the adjective advantage.
We already covered this. No.
No. Great. What do you want to finish with me?
Well, whatever you want. Yeah, we
Another
have 2 minutes
question
left.
for
Whatever you'd like.
I like to. And what do you recommend me when I start a video with another teacher? What do you recommend I do? What should I do to get the useful from the class?
Well, I would say you should determine specifically why you're learning English so that you can narrow the focus of what you need to practice. I mean, that's just generally what I would suggest. But also in general for students, I would say, because I used to be a translator, the 2 most important skills, in my opinion, are listening and speaking. You can also look at individual tutors to find one that has like an area of specialization if you want that.
Great. I want to talk about myself at the end of this class.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a civil engineer. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I said my name. My name is Abdullah. I'm a
Yeah.
civil engineer, but I want to work in teaching.
Okay.
I'm very passionate about learning and teaching languages. I
Mm-hmm.
need English to I need to speak to gain more confidence while speaking, and I'm also needed to speak fluently and with a prestigious accent.
Mr. Fancy over there. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I
that's
finished.
fine. Oh, that was the end of your introduction. Oh, that's very nice. Okay. Yeah. So I
You're
think you
you're
could
so
say that.
nice. You're so cool.
Oh, you're very kind. Thank you. Shukran lak.
You're
Hey, do you have
welcome.
a favorite singer from Egypt?
Shukra. Again, sorry.
Shukran lak. Do you have a favorite singer from Egypt?
Favorite singer?
Yeah.
Amr Diab.
Oh my god, he's the best. Do you like Mohammed Al-Sharnubi?
Uh,